That's crazy. What it do, ski? It's your boy Farewell34, and today I'm here with my reaction video to Torchwood. This one is season 2, episode 2. How's it going, everybody? So, last episode, the premiere, thought it was pretty good. We kicked it off on a fishy note with a cocaine fish person. This obviously led to somebody from Jack's past who turned out to be John. So that was actually really crazy how, for those who are currently on Patreon and watching the Buffy reactions for season 2 and Torchwood, there was a treat. One of the main characters from this show we just found out in this, one of the characters we just got introduced to in Torchwood also happened to be seemingly a main villain introduced into Buffy at the same, and they actually just synced up at nearly the same time. So that was really crazy. My reaction to that was in School Hard for Buffy the Vampire Slayer season 2 episode 3. So that was a really crazy coincidence. And yeah, so here he's John. So introduced, and he was sort of like an ex-lover, ex-comrade of our boy Jack, and yeah, he was just chaotic and a lot of fun. So I'm interested to see what may happen with him in the future if they bring him back. With that being said, let's see where season 2 is going. So as always, if you enjoy this one, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And with that being said, let's get into Torchwood, yo. Yeet. No, I didn't hear that. It looks like word. Why does he have a cricket bat? They're just on his floor. Fun fact, I was actually on the cricket team. Wait. What's up with the camera?
What's happening? Get away. Get away from me. What is that thing? Oh, please, stop. I'm sorry. What's going on? I'm sorry. No!
What the hell is going on there? I was confused. Another Cyberwoman episode, we'll see.
Tosh, what happened?
Sleeper. Confirmed resident sleeper.
Tosh with me.
More Tosh and Jack this season, eh?
In my opinion, the husband did it. He's looking for trouble, expecting to be burgled. No other reason I can think of for keeping sports equipment in the bedroom.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
My house.
The doctor said you should rest.
I don't think the doctor meant my mouth.
I'm seeing a lot of doctors, like the doctor. We can have a who reference.
Who did it?
She did, obviously.
Why, obviously.
Oh, look at her.
Oh, will you get me a coffee before you go?
Yeah, of course. You haven't got a pound for the machine, have you?
Pound coffee. Thank you.
It's crazy. You can't spot her, man? Jesus. Oh, we're officially in Spooktown. Here we go.
Tell me everything.
What's up with these zoom-ins?
Where's my husband?
He's safe.
What?
Safe. What have you done with him?
Nothing yet. And there'll be no lawyer, no phone calls, just us and this room for as long as it takes.
Please, I don't know anything.
Yuyanto's like, let me in there. I'll get the truth.
Look at them.
We know these men attacked you and your husband. Now, if you fought back, people will understand it was self-defense.
I promise I have no idea what happened to them.
So it seems like we're keeping things a little more grounded after the fishy cocaine.
Something really strange happened at your flat, and we've got to make sure you had nothing to do with it.
Is it her earrings?
Then
Maybe?
you've nothing to worry about.
It's kind of hard to see what's going on initially in that first scene too, so I'm actually kind of confused too. There's some sort of supernatural a little bit.
What?
Needle snapped.
Haven't you got a nurse to do this?
Bear with me.
Oh, and relax, buddy.
Stop wasting our time. We know you're an alien.
There's no such thing as aliens. Why is it doing that?
Is she the Weevil Queen?
I don't know. It's never done it before.
This is real, isn't it? I don't know about my skin or any of that other stuff. How can I prove to you that I'm not an alien?
Guess we're going with like a memory wipe or something.
When? Bring her up.
Okay.
Alright.
Hey.
he's having a little too much fun. Alright, here we go.
Will it hurt?
But is she getting fried though? That's the real question.
You ready, Ben?
Alright.
killed the burglars, Beth?
We'll let the dogs out, Beth.
Safe. What planet are you from? Go deeper.
Are you sure?
Do it!
I don't know about this one, Chief.
Who killed those men?
I don't know. We can stop. For God's sake, come on!
Go deeper! Deeper!
She's like a ball of energy or something? What the fuck?
Oh my God.
What is that?
I wouldn't get that close.
Is it a bomb?
Ashika, what happened?
Kaila Janis. Uta gras. Isnin fast to hab vaknal. Kaila Janis. Puta grash. Isnin fast to hab vaknal.
Because I know who she is.
Whom?
Why she's here.
Why? Who?
Switch off the probe.
So she's not aware what she actually is.
She's a sleeper agent. It all clicked when I saw the implant.
Sleeper agent? Who for?
Official designation is Cell 114. They infiltrate planets, adapting their bodies, gathering intelligence, sometimes for years, watching. If we're lucky, she's the first. They send an advance guard to gather intel.
The implant gathers information. Normal X-rays don't show it. She's projecting a false image. But all this data stored inside it.
They know more about this place than I do.
Nobody knows more than I do.
What if there's more of them? What are we going to do about this?
For a start,
Puta grash. Isnin fast to hab vaknal. Where are you from? Can you turn it off, please?
Do you feel human?
Yes.
Yes. Well, then you are. What makes us human? Is it our minds or our bodies?
Oh, we're going here.
Are you gonna kill me?
No. No, of course we're not.
Jack? Yes.
Have you killed other aliens?
Only when we've had to. When it was the last resort. Kill or be killed.
I wish this wasn't happening.
I mean, I definitely do feel
I
bad
never
for
know.
her.
I can isolate the transceiver and fry it in an EM pulse. Anything.
Oh, and
I
he's
checked it 5
preoccupied
times in
with
every
his
freezer.
garden.
If we freeze her, she'll never activate and they'll never know.
she'd have to disappear completely. No goodbyes.
Torchwood, ruining one life at a time.
You can't figure out how to keep me
Damn.
human, then.
Done.
Why don't we just ask all the other passengers just to get off and then you can have the whole carriage to yourself? Would you like that?
Another sleeper, eh?
David?
Oh boy, here we go.
What's happened to your arm? You're scaring me.
What's happening?
Yeah, I guess I could kill her. Why not?
David?
Gotta warm things. Oh, we got quite a few of these boys here, eh? The baby? That's fucked. So she's chilling for a little while, and now the other sleeper agents do some hood rat shit. Oh, was that 007 on purpose? Base on lockdown.
Is it a virus, a lockdown?
Everything about her was a lie. All of her vital signs were a false image. She can fool the equipment. She can tell it what we're expecting to see. So we try and freeze it and it does the opposite.
Listen, you know I love you, don't you?
Of course I do. I love you too.
Do you promise? Whatever happens, just know that I love you. And I always will.
Yo, he's a sleeper agent too? That'd be a fucking twist. Nani?
What was that? I don't know. Like.
Nani? Nani? What do we... Oh, shit! That is a series of unfortunate events. It's like the game Prototype.
Somebody get a doctor! Somebody!
Oh, wow.
Let's say goodbye.
She's got a weapon system built into her arm.
That's awful.
So, what else happened at school today?
Oh, goodbye, buddy.
Oh my god, stop it! Get away from me!
I don't. That's just kind of funny. He's just. Oh my god. What do you do in a situation like this? Oh, they can produce bombs?
You okay?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
There's an underground fuel pipeline. Special supply for the military. They use it in emergencies.
Not anymore. Hold on. I've got a report coming through. Patrick.
Yonto. When Yonto can't do anything, when all this crazy shit's happening, he just stands there and is like, yo, that's crazy. Oh, shit. That was funny. Jesus.
Tell me how to stop it. Think.
Beth, look at me. Look at me. How do we stop this?
I can track him.
Mobiles, landlines, tin cans with bits of string, everything. Absolutely everything. No phones, phones all broken. Hello? Anyone there? No, because the phones aren't working.
What's that?
CB radio. What about we
Damn.
try?
There is
Yonto really started, is about to go start dating Jack. He's all chippy and cheery now. That's hilarious. Well, more than usual.
thank God.
He's heading for an abandoned farm just outside the city.
Oh, last time we were at a farm, there was a bunch of cannibals. So.
Where the hell's he going?
What is it?
The mine shaft. The military are using it for storage.
A
Nuclear
nuke.
warheads. 10 of them.
If we don't, we won't feel a thing. We're all at the center of the blast radius.
That's comforting.
Come on!
That's what I was-
Have
yeah,
a
that's
little
what I
faith
said.
with a dashing hero like me on the case. How can we fail?
And what if they can't stop it?
They'll stop it.
Yeah, but if they can't,
Then boom goes the dynamite.
let's all have sex.
I thought the end of the world couldn't get any worse.
What the fuck? He's gonna eat some bullets? I'm good. Oh, this one tried. Oh, I rate him. He really played possum just to give him the sauce, but didn't work. We're spending so much time on this extra shots. Yeah, be careful. Yeah, I'm gonna stab him.
We know what your weakness is. We know who you are, Jack Harkness. We know about you and Torchwood. We got a lot of information before you switched her off. You'll be factored into our plans.
Oh, this is actually going somewhere?
Your transmitter's dead, and so's your force field.
You're lying.
Oh yeah? Now when are the others coming?
They're already here.
They're already here.
If the freezing doesn't work,
Then we'll have to kill you.
I can feel it coming. Do you have someone? Have you ever hurt them?
More than once, yes.
Remember how guilty you felt? Imagine that times a billion. Every second of the day. That's how I feel now. When I turn back, I won't feel guilty anymore. I'll want to carry out my mission. I won't even care about Mike.
Well, Mike's probably dead, so.
Thanks for being so good to me.
Assisted death, or she's gonna kill herself?
Remember, Beth. I won't let you freeze me! I'll kill you all!
Let it go! Let it go! Let Gwen go.
I'll kill her first! Then all of you, then the rest of your miserable species!
You helped us to stop the invasion. You can't be human. Please, Beth.
She did.
But they're already here, so are we doing another, can I have a takeover episode again?
You set a date?
Oh, don't get me started, please. My mum's already been on the phone saying, what about the local church, Gwen? It's ever so lovely.
Go home. Keep doing what we do.
Good night, Jack.
We're just gonna end every episode off with a Gwen and Jack sort of weird tease or something. I don't know. That was a weird one. And that was my reaction video to Torchwood Season 2, Episode 2. This one was titled Sleeper. We had some sleeper agents. So this episode, I think there were some interesting ideas, I think, in the first half with having Beth being the sleeper agent after a burglary. One of them dies and his husband just got injured. The wife's, Beth, is obviously in shock, and they're sort of betting who did it or not. And lo and behold, it actually was her, but not because, you know, of any, you know, self-defense or whatever it was, but or it was some sort of like hit on her husband, but because she was actually a sleeper agent. And I think the interesting ideas that came out of that had to have been the whole harshness to how Torchwood treated Beth. I think that was probably one of the more interesting and well done aspects to Sleeper. I could really feel bad for how they were treating her off the jump, and then we don't know. Then once we found out that she was an alien, all that sort of, I guess, like kind of questioning as to their treatment sort of goes away, in my opinion. I gotta say, wasn't a very big fan of the directing and editing this episode. So with all of these zoom-ins and just the way that they sort of went about putting together the action sequences here, and even some of the regular I guess back and forth with the zoom-ins, and because the episode itself didn't fully dive into that, you know, silliness bag and more the entertain and that just sort of balls to the wall fun, I think the last episode did embrace it to the same level as the premiere. This one just didn't work out to be nearly as well, in my opinion. Well, I will say the actor who played Beth did a really good job here, and I could really sympathize for her dilemma, just this internal conflict that she's having. Like, am I human? Am I not a human? Like, what is all this, you know, what's going on in my life, and my husband, I love him and all that. I could really feel for her in that sense. Once it's mixed with this sort of jumpy editing and just overall direction, although there are some serious elements, like I mentioned, like the way that the treatment of Beth and her performance don't really gel together, and this one felt flat for me. Also, out of nowhere, Yanto just starts speaking up and just starts throwing some quips and jokes here and there. I mean, I'm down for him to sort of, I guess, develop a bit more of a character, but it just felt out of place for what we've known his character to be like. Well, I do appreciate him sort of maybe changing up. If this is going to be his new part of his character, he's going to be a little bit more fun. He's going to make a couple more jokes. I'm down for that. If we're going to keep doing that, and that's just going to be a new trend. But where is this coming from? Because we haven't really seen that from him all too much. Also, it almost felt like he was in this episode just to have those lines. Although they were pretty solid, it just sort of felt like he was there just to be there and just make those jokes in the episode. So I think I enjoyed this episode most once we were in the first half, sort of just dealing with after the slow start, and then we started to get into Beth sort of just questioning herself. And I will say, I actually liked how here the Torchwood team were all relatively working in unison together. They're all doing their respective jobs properly, and then things were progressing because of that. So I appreciated that. And then things just started getting extra wonky for me personally once we had the whole idea of the other sleeper agents waking up. We had the explosions, people were dying, things just got extra gruesome. But then again, like things just felt jarring for me. Go from, you know, Beth's internal struggles, Gwen trying to be a good person to help her out, even though it's pretty futile. She at least still tried, which I appreciate as well. To the sexual jokes with Yanto, or like the sexual sort of innuendos with Yanto. Then we go to Owen, just like, let's just have an orgy. To then having a bunch of people dying once these sleeper agents come out, babies getting run over. You know, there's just quite a lot of things, and it didn't necessarily work for me. Maybe I missed this, but why did the sleeper agents just blow themselves up if they wanted to take over? Also, how did she have earrings? How did Beth have earrings if her skin is impenetrable? And then how did the woman with the baby have hoop earrings? And how did she have the kid? You know? Unless she was babysitting or something that's not hers per se, or like a family member. I don't know. But yeah. Sleeper. Resident sleeper for me. Anyway, guys, that was Torchwood Season 2, Episode 2, Sleeper. That was my reaction video. What do you think about this one? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. I think I preferred the premiere for that. Anyway, guys, but what do you think about this one? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Love ya. Peace.